Hey everyone, and welcome back to another leadership episode. Today's topic is really important when we talk about mindset shifts that you can make as a leader. We're talking about how to lead without making it all about you. Now, I know this is a sensitive subject and can be not easy at times, especially if you're in a high pressure environment, chasing results, or trying to prove yourself in a new role. But if you want to build trust, elevate your team, and be the kind of leader that people remember, this shift is actually essential because when you make it all about you, you do limit your team, damage trust, and risk long term success, not just for your team, but also for yourself. So, what we're going to talk about today is centering yourself. And let's define what we're talking about. Centering yourself means putting your own goals, image, your own needs at the heart of all decisions, conversations, and culture, even if it's unintentional. So, this can come across in many ways, but it's when your leadership becomes more about you than them. And this is a real problem. Centering yourself can show up in very subtle ways. So I'm going to list a few of them, see if any of them resonate with you. Taking all the credit, avoiding feedback, over controlling decisions, making your stress more important than your team's reality, or always needing to be the smartest voice in the room. Also, remember as we jump into this topic, as I just went over those five topics, subtle ways that things can show up. I do post leadership tips like this and quotes, book reviews every day on YouTube in the post tab. So check that out, subscribe, and like to get those. So, how do we avoid that? How do we avoid drifting into that area? Well, today we're going to talk about 5 ways to stop centering ourselves. And what does that look like? And the way it looks is number one is to empower your team. Empowerment means trusting others with responsibility, but not just responsibility, actually real responsibility, not just tasks, but decisions. You and I don't grow leaders by doing everything ourselves. We grow leaders by letting them step up, even when it's messy. I'm guessing someone trusted you with real responsibility, likely before you thought you were ready. It's easy to want to hold on to power, but in doing so, you rob others of a chance to lead and not grow. This happened to me. When I was a driver at FedEx, a manager noticed me and said something along the lines of, "Hey, I really think, Jonathan, you should be in management here at FedEx." He asked if I wanted to go through the management program. I'll be honest, I was shocked at the time. I said yes, not fully knowing what I was getting into, but I did know this. There were two factors. Factor one, I wanted to grow. And factor two, I had someone that was willing to help me. I put in the time, he put in the time. My time was unpaid, and he gave me real tasks with real consequences over the next year. That set the groundwork for me to lead well and the desire to train others. It then set me up for my leadership development through FedEx and afterwards. Who do you need to empower? Pause and think. Who's on your team that you need to empower? Or think of it this way: who's the next rock star on your team that you're not allowing to shine? Think about that and then act on it in the next couple weeks. Number two is listening without shifting the spotlight. When someone shares a struggle, don't hijack the conversation with your own or downplay their situation. Your job is to listen and to understand, not listen to respond or solve every problem. This can be hard, yet just listening with no expectations to solve is huge. It really does give you more mind space and just gives you more peace when you're having conversations. If you feel the pressure to fix the problem or respond right away, pause and ask, literally out loud, ask the person, are you looking for a solution or just a space to process? That answer then tells you where you need to go, and maybe you need to schedule another meeting. If this is hard for you, it is for a lot of people, start small. Try this: respond with several thoughtful questions. I gave you one example, think of a couple other ones before giving advice. Keep the focus on them. You might be surprised that they're not looking for you to solve the problem. Number three is celebrate others loudly. Real leaders give credit where credit's due, even when it could make them look less heroic. So if your team succeeds, let them shine. This is a reflection on your leadership. Try taking this to the next level and praise the team and each member, preferably in public or by email, without adding yourself. Follow up something along the lines of this. I'm giving you a couple ideas here. I'm very proud to be part of this creative team. I learned a lot through this last project from all of you. That's it. It has to be true and you have to mean it. But if it is true and you do mean it, your modeling of celebration will be contagious. Others will follow you. So try this. Send a public thank you to someone today and name the value they brought to the table and expect nothing in return. Number 4, support growth beyond yourself. Leadership is not about getting all the attention. Think about the one I mentioned earlier, the FedEx person that spoke into me. It's about creating space for others to grow, learn, and lead. Whether it's office hours, drop-in chats, or mentorship, make sure your team knows you're invested in them. Another way is to download the free toolkits that I put up with each episode. Take 10 minutes in each meeting and have a development time. I'm already giving you free tools. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Start with one like imposter syndrome or communication. There's several on communication. Just download them. They're free. Go to my website or they're in the show notes. With either one of those, everybody needs help on imposter syndrome and communication. Walking through those toolkits with them will help your team grow and highlight those seeking to lead more by piquing their interest in learning more. They're the ones that are going to ask questions. They're the ones that are going to say, hey, can I have a copy of that? Or if you don't have a copy, hey, can I process this with you more? So try this. Block 15 minutes this week to check in with someone to ask, how can I support your growth right now? And the last one, number 5, boundaries without ego. Not centering yourself doesn't mean losing yourself. You can still set boundaries. You can say that behavior isn't okay, or that's not the tone that I want in this relationship or in this working environment or in this culture, whatever it is, you fill in the blank. Empowering your team and setting clear expectations can and should go hand in hand. This balance becomes clear as we grow in emotional intelligence and commit to developing others. As we pour into others, even in small ways, it becomes more and more natural to want to help others grow and find their true center. So why does this even matter? How does this come together? Well, when you stop centering yourself, here's what happens. Your team morale improves. You build a culture of collaboration, not control. Trust skyrockets because your team knows you're in it for them. And most of all, you create sustainable success because the strength of your team isn't just in what you do, it's in what you help others do as well. We all in various ways struggle with this. I know I have, especially when I focused on hitting big goals and big rewards. I didn't realize I was ignoring my team, who ironically I needed to hit those goals to get those rewards, right? We sometimes become short-sighted. Someone took a chance on me. Who do you need to take a chance on and put into the center for their growth? So try this week. Here's your challenge. Think of one area where you've been centering yourself, maybe without realizing it. Choose one of the 5 strategies we covered today. Take action this week and then ask someone on your team how it went. Also, download How to Lead Without Making It All About You, the toolkit. If you want help in this area, it's a free resource for you. The link is in the show notes as well. I really do hope this video has helped you rethink about how to not make it all about you. We can all drift here from time to time. Hit like if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to subscribe to updates. I also mentioned I do daily posts and you get notifications for those. Leave a comment. How have you seen this help you, or how have you seen others not center well, and how could this help them? I'd love to hear from you for your questions as well if you have questions on this topic. Until next time, I'm Jonathan Hankin, your leadership coach. Keep questioning, keep growing, and keep leading change.